the drama at the top in Westminster, I don't think is going to fundamentally change the reality that we have a Conservative government with a solid majority. And yes, there's been a little bit of a relief rally for the pound that was suffering from political tensions this week, but it's only a minor one. And if you look at what's happened with the euro and the pound this week, there's been a thorough sell-off given by the reality that recession fears on this side of the Atlantic are understandably now coming to fruition, that we are in a recession, in my opinion, and the yield gap, etc., is widening time. So that's the bigger trend here is that Europe is mired, and I include the UK in that, in an even worse situation in the US. And that, I think, is coming to a head in the autumn, winter. I mean, you mentioned in your piece earlier on, that the Kremlin have already been out there quickly to comment on Boris Johnson's departure. And I think it's interesting that there was a very good article in the Financial Times this week by the Hungarian foreign minister. And he made the point, I appreciate they are somewhat in an ambivalent position about the war in Ukraine, but the point is that in a standard living crisis that we are facing everywhere in the West, no political leader will survive. So it's arguable that although Boris Johnson had many other issues that brought him down, the reality is that the popular mood, which was evidenced by the by-election losses 2 weeks ago, has really been dramatically changed by a very unfortunate reality that people's standard of living are falling quite hard. So those are the big issues at the moment. We'll see what happens in Westminster. I, for one, think that the caretaker role will be given to Boris. I think he has, let's face it, the accolade of winning the last general election. So I don't think that will change. I think that he probably deserves it. I think the Conservative MPs will sit back and essentially accept that. So I think we are in for a proper debate in the Conservative Party in the next 3 months as to what sort of leadership, what sort of policy agenda will take the Conservative Party forward. There is 2.5 years or so left on this government, which gives a new leader, a new Prime Minister, the chance to really stamp his or her authority on it. So we will see what happens.